Hi, I'm Father Matthew from St Francis's in Port Glasgow. And since we're now in Passiontide in the church, we're counting down the last 2 weeks before Easter. I thought I would offer each day a little reflection on one of the stations of the cross. The first station, which you see in the wall behind me, is Pilate condemns Jesus to death. We know from the Gospels that Jesus' trial consisted of 3 distinct parts. He was seen before the high priests, the Sanhedrin. He was then led before Herod, the Tetrarch of Galilee. And finally, he was brought before the Roman governor Pilate. In St. John's Gospel, about that last part, we read this: Pilate says to Jesus, "So you are a king then?" "It is you who say it," answered Jesus. "Yes, I am a king. I was born for this. I came into the world for this, to bear witness to the truth. And all who are on the side of truth, listen to my voice." "Truth," said Pilate. "What is that?" In St. John's Gospel, Jesus tells us that he is the truth. He says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." And he also tells us that he comes to bear witness to the truth. He shows us who God is, a loving Father. And he shows us who we are, sons and daughters of that good and loving Father who wants nothing other than our happiness. He doesn't just tell us that, he shows us that in his very person, in his very being, which is why he not only speaks, but is the truth. Confronted by that truth, many people will reject the gospel message. Many people don't want to know about God, don't want to know the great dignity of each individual human person as a son or daughter of God. That's what happened when Jesus was rejected. It was really a rejection of God the Father and of his will for each one of us. Pilate condemns the very notion of truth. St. Thomas Aquinas says that it was most fitting that Jesus' trial take place both before the Jews and before the Gentiles, because in his passion he foreshadows the effects of the redemption that he was going to accomplish. That redemption extends to all peoples, Jews and Gentiles. And so it's fitting that he be condemned by both Jews and Gentiles. We know that sometimes by our words and by our actions, we condemn, we reject the truth that God is our Father, and the truth that each person is made in his image and likeness. In these last few days of Lent, let's just reflect on that and ask God to help us be a bit better, to reflect the truth about him, the truth about ourselves, the truth about the world that he created good, to know him and to serve him. God bless you.